Let me say something most people are afraid to hear, but it needs to be said. If you're broke right now, it's probably not because you don't earn enough money. It's not because the economy is unfair. And it's definitely not because you were unlucky. You're broke because of the things you keep buying, and those purchases are quietly destroying your future. Stay with me, because this might be uncomfortable, but it could completely change your financial life. Welcome to Rich Map, where we talk about real money, real decisions, and real wealth notions. Today, I am going to break down 5 common spending habits that keep people poor. For decades, habit society tells you are normal, smart, or even necessary. I built wealth by understanding one simple rule that separates rich people from everyone else. Rich people buy assets, poor people buy liabilities and mistake them for assets. I know this isn't about skipping coffee. This is about 5 categories of spending that are absolutely wrecking your financial future. If you're serious about escaping paycheck to paycheck living and actually retiring one day, hit subscribe right now and join the Rich Map community. Because money is a tool, not a toy. Let's get into it. 1. Brand new cars. This one makes people angry. But facts don't care about feelings. Buying a brand new car is one of the worst financial decisions you can make. The moment you drive it off the lot, it loses 20 to 30% of its value. Within the first year, you're down around 30%. By year 3, roughly half your money is gone. You're not buying transportation, you're buying depreciation wrapped in metal. What's even worse, people finance these cars. They take loans at 5, 6, or 7% interest for something that's losing value every single day. You're paying interest on a declining asset. That's financial suicide. Leasing is even worse. You're renting a depreciating asset and walking away with zero equity. You made the dealership Rishan stayed broke. You don't need a brand new car. Buy a 3-year-old certified pre-owned vehicle. Let someone else absorb the depreciation. You'll often get a warranty, reliability, and half the price. Rich people don't care about impressing neighbors. They care about building wealth. When I was building my first business, I drove a beat-up car that barely worked. It hurt my ego, but it didn't hurt my bank account. Poor people spend money to look rich. Rich people spend money to get rich. You can't do both. 2. Buying too much house. This one is dangerous because society lies to you about it. Your primary home is not your biggest asset, it's your biggest liability. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out. Your house takes money out every month. Mortgage, taxes, insurance, maintenance, utilities, repairs. And the bigger the house, the bigger the drain. Yes, real estate can go up, but not always, not everywhere, and not guaranteed. Even when it does rise in value, you can't use that equity without selling or borrowing more debt. Debt makes rich people richer and poor people poorer depending on how it's used. Borrowing to acquire assets is smart. Borrowing to buy more house than you need is not. Banks approve you for the maximum because they want interest, not your freedom. A $500,000 mortgage can easily cost you over $800,000 over 30 years. That's not wealth building, that's wealth transfer. Instead, buy half of what the bank says you can afford. Invest the difference. Let your money work for you, not the bank. Wealthy people live below their means. That's why Warren Buffett still lives in the same modest home he bought decades ago. Opportunity cost is the silent killer of wealth. 3. Eating out constantly. Restaurants, takeout, delivery apps. Daily coffee. This adds up fast. The average person spends over $3,000 a year eating out. Invested annually for 30 years at 10%. That becomes over $500,000. Most people spend even more than that. And then they say, I don't have money to invest, while paying $15 for lunch. You do have money. You're just spending it on things that disappear instead of things that grow. This isn't about never eating out. It's about being intentional. Cook at home. Meal prep. Make coffee yourself. When you eat out, make it meaningful, not lazy. Small expenses don't feel dangerous, but over time they destroy wealth. 4. Clothes and accessories you don't need. Your closet is probably full of items you barely wear. That's not fashion, that's a graveyard of bad money decisions. No one cares what you're wearing as much as you think they do. And the people who judge you by clothes don't matter. True wealth isn't sneakers, handbags, or watches. It's net worth, freedom, and independence. Consumer culture is designed to keep you buying, upgrading, and replacing. New phone, new outfit. No trend. Rich people buy quality. Wear it until it wears out and move on. Your value isn't what you wear, it's what you build. 5. Subscriptions you don't use. This is the silent killer. Gym memberships you don't go to. Streaming services you forgot about. Apps, software, magazines, premium plans. $10 here, $15 there. Every month. Pull your bank statement right now. I guarantee you'll find at least 3 to 5 subscriptions you don't even remember signing up for. Cancel them today. These subscriptions represent a mindset of constant consumption and distraction. Every dollar wasted here is a dollar not compounding for your future. At 70 years old, you won't wish you watched more Shazul. Wish you invested more. Let us wrap this up. Stop buying new cars. Stop buying too much house. Stop eating out constantly. Stop buying clothes you don't need. Stop paying for subscriptions you don't use. These 5 decisions separate broke from wealthy nothing else. It's not your income. I've seen people earning $40,000 build real wealth, and people earning $200,000 stay broke. Wealth isn't complicated, it is uncomfortable. If this video helped you, smash the like button so more people see the truth. Comment below which of these 5 habits you're guilty of. We're all learning here. Subscribe to Rich Matt for real financial education that actually works. And if you want to go deeper, become a channel member and invest in your future. Money doesn't care about excuses. It only responds to decisions. Make better ones. That's how you win. That's how you get rich.